I'd like to welcome back Rick Rome. Thank you for coming back to the podcast. The first time around, we were talking about AI for laundromats, and the response has been overwhelmingly positive. People have been calling up our tech support, asking about it. People have been calling me about it. We've been getting emails. I'm sure you've been getting quite a few inquiries as well.
For sure.
During that podcast, I also referenced another product that you're creating, and that's called the Power Pax. It's detergent, and I'll have you explain it. I just showed a 2-second screenshot of it, like a picture of it. And we even got questions about that just off of 2 seconds. So I think the people are very interested in it. Welcome back to the show. And if you could kind of tell us all about what the Power Packs is or what they are and why you're developing them.
Sure. Well, first, Matt, thanks for having me back again. It was great fun the first time, and I'm sure this time will be great fun, and I'm sure every other time after will be a lot of fun as well. AI is going great. Thank you again on that as well. It's just been tremendous. Response has been, frankly, overwhelming. I also started a company called Laundry Labs, and we have 2 products. One of them is called Power Mix, which is in partnership with Aura Detergents, which will be a concentrate, which I think you may have sent a teaser video not too long ago about it. Our primary product right now is what we call Power Packs. Lack of better terms, they're capsules, or what other people may call pods. We have 2 different types. We have a 5-in-1, and we also have a all-in-one. The all-in-one is exactly that. It's 1 capsule. It's got 10x cleaning power, which, again, there's no other soap on the market that offers that in a capsule or pod. I've seen 3x maybe, but not 10. And then we have a 5-in-1, which is, again, 10x deep, cleaning. It's got the oxy, antibacterial, it's got fragrance, it's got booster, and we actually have a free and clear. So in the 3 different scents that we have a lavender, we have a linen fresh, and we have a free and clear in both styles. And what makes it absolutely amazing and really great for laundry operators is that they come in, we call them buckets, a bucket of 425. You don't have to run back and forth to Costco, because even when the price is on sale, you can only take 2. And by the way, our pricing is in line with Costco's in terms of products when they're on sale. When they are not on sale, better priced, which is awesome. We have a subscription program that will save you 10% every single time. As you know, we have our official launch coming up here in the next week or so, that we're going to be offering a 15% discount for all buyers during that week to utilize the product and get familiar with it. Of the ones that we've sold, which we sold out in 36 hours, which was about 3 pallets worth, the response has been lights out. I mean, you can ask Linda, obviously. She'll talk very highly of it. There's, tons of other guys and girls who are using it, and it's been just amazing.
Yeah, our attendants love it. Our customers love it. So we're using the Power Packs at our laundromat supersets, and it's just so much easier. There's 2 costs. Number one is it's overpouring. Every single attendant overpours. Same thing happens at bars. Like I saw Bar Rescue, and the guy comes in and he goes, and the most experienced bartenders, they still overpour. And so unless you have a way of controlling and stopping the overpouring, it's going to happen, and that's going to be your number 1 cost. This helps prevent all that scum that appears on top of the soap when they overpour, and it just goes everywhere. We've got videos of that. And then the attendants like it because it's just easier. And then it's also easier to track because it's just clearly defined. You have X number of pods, and you did X number of washes, and these type of machines. We love it. It's easy. And you also touched upon another thing, which is cost, because one of the reasons we didn't switch over to pods or, the Power Packs, we didn't switch over before was it's just cost prohibitive. Soap is one of our biggest marginal expenses, and we just didn't feel the appetite to switch over to something that's going to drastically increase our cost. And here we've got, with your product, I feel the quality is fantastic. Customers love it. It was cleaning great. And then the other part is the cost is very competitive as well. And a third thing I just want to add to, I don't like supporting Tide. Okay. I'm all about David versus Goliath. They're opening up Tide laundry centers across the country, and we don't need to support Procter & Gamble. So I just love it that you are in the industry. You've got your own laundromat, close to the public, but providing pickup and delivery throughout. So you're a laundry guy and you know what the products that we need. And it's just neat supporting people in the industry versus these big companies that want to take over. If you'd like to place an order for Power Packs, please use the link in the show notes.
Well, Matt, you said it perfectly. I mean, from a operational perspective, the fact that they're pre-dosed. I mean, I've been into so many different laundries where they have the little plastic cups with the plastic lids, and they pour them in there and they give them out to their, every time there's an order that comes in, they kind of slide 1 or 2 or whatever it is that they need over. It makes a mess. And if you're buying from, 100-ounce Tide jugs, we'll call it, for lack of better terms, at Costco, there's tremendous waste, tremendous overpour. And with the pre-dosed packs, it's very simple. It's just like, this is 35 pounds of laundry. There you go. There's 2 of them. Done. Shut the door. You're on your way to the next one. And your employee's happy. One thing that people don't always reference is happy wife makes happy life, right? So happy employee makes happy business. And one of the biggest pain points that all of us have is the turnover. As something as simple as making it easier for them to do their job, all the while you're saving money and getting a better product. I mean, that's a trifecta. How can you not want to do or be part of something like that that's going to help? And more importantly, you don't have to go back to Costco, whether you're ordering it online or going there physically. We deliver right to your doorstep. It's that simple. And the good news, like soap, it's non-disposable. So at the end of the day, if you happen to overbuy this month or this week, guess what? You'll use it again next week or next month, and it'll still be as great as it was when you first bought it.
And just curious as far as quality. So we're having a great experience with it. Our attendants are the ones I go to ask firsthand because they really notice the difference. But I was just wondering on your side, what type of research you've done and why people should trust it.
So it's high machine efficient, so that's great. It's been animal tested, so it's phosphate free, it's safe, none of that jazz. There was another guy who was curious, Nick Gomez. He actually did a video on it where he poured ketchup and mustard and I think barbecue sauce in a silk screening. He smoothed it out. I mean, let's be honest, no one's pouring a jar of ketchup, mustard, and barbecue sauce on their shirt. But anyhow, we did it, and in 2 washes, it was completely clean. So, I mean, it's awesome. And if anyone knows anything about stains, mustard is a real bitch to get out. The ingredients inside it doesn't work with your traditional soaps. Ours does.
Yeah, for some reason, anything yellow seems to be hard to get out.
Yes, it's very, very hard, but ours does. From that perspective, it's been amazing. We did a test actually also, I think, over with Joe Dan Reed and Kelly. Again, same results. We've gotten great reviews. Positive everywhere. The smell is so nice. Like
I was about to say, the smell. I love it. The customers love
awesome.
it. And
if you need a car, instead of buying a little thing for your car, just put 2 of these things in your car, and it'll smell like amazing. I mean,
the fragrance is great, and that's really amazing. That's how the customers judge it. I mean, they want the clothes clean, but they also want the fragrance to be there as well.
It smells delicious. I mean, I don't know any other way to say it, but it really smells great. I shared it with, moms and even dads, I should say, in my town, and they want more. They just like, this is great. They love to support small business, local business, and I like to support our industry. And if I can help operators be more efficient, save costs, and put out a better product at the end of the day, why not?
Yeah, absolutely. Our attendants love it as well because it just simplifies things. They just toss them in. And just curious as far as for double loaders, triple loaders, how many of the capsules or power packs do you put in?
I go by pounds. So if you know how much you're putting in there. So if you're doing an order and it says 33 pounds, I would tell you to put 2. But roughly, there's a dosage calculator on the side of every bucket. They're really beautiful. I hope you have a chance to show the buckets off because they're just classy. I mean, what's really nice also about them is they're designed to stack up. So you can put boom, 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 3, 4, 5, however many, how tall you want to go. right on top of each other, so you're using vertical space as opposed to horizontal space. So if space is tough, or you got a small closet where you put your soaps and supplies in, should fit no problem.
Space is tough for everybody. So yeah, we
It
really
is.
appreciate it thinking going vertical versus horizontal.
Absolutely. Well, New York City guys, so we figure we build up, not out. And it's also cost savings, right? I mean, not just on the actual product, but time, right? Your attendants now don't have to pour it into this cup. It's just so much faster because you're being more efficient and your workers are being more efficient.
And are you selling this by the bucket or is it by subscription? I was just wondering how people order.
Both. So you can order at will. You can go on the website, you can sign up for either a subscription, which will save you 10% every time you order, or you can order at will, whichever you want to do.
I just want to direct people to in the show notes. If they click on the link, that way we get a little bit of a referral gift and we appreciate that. And then also the customer saves a lot of money as well. April 1st is your official launch date.
We've been selling it kind of on the down low just to get some market research, see what's going on, see how the response has been, seeing if there's some things we have to work through, AKA logistics and things. We found a few logistics things that we had to work on. We have done that. It's been solved. And orders are going out as we speak. When I wake up in the morning, I see an order or two come through every night, and it's like South Carolina, North Dakota, New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada. I mean, and of course the obvious, Florida, Texas, New York, Cali. It's such a great feeling to be able to work with all these people wherever they are across the country versus, my little geographic area here in New York that I usually work with. It's really fun. It's exciting.
Some people may see alternative products at the store. And I was just wondering, have you taken a look at the quality of those versus like what you offer? I mean, yours is commercial grade. And I was just wondering if you could speak on that.
If you go into a supermarket, I would say solid 90% of the shelf is owned by Procter & Gamble, Dwight and Church a little bit, guys from the UK, Persol. And truth be told is a lot of their product is gimmicky in my book. It's, bigger is better, but that's not accurate. And the reason why we can do a big 425 count is because we use concentrate. And the concentrate is as strong, if not actually stronger, than your liquefied, watered down, right? 85% of all soap is water. We don't do that. We use a concentrate, which creates a better wash. And the fragrance has been amazing. We are in talks with some bigger supermarket chains. Right now, anyone can buy. I don't care if you're a small family or a large family. If you wanted to buy from us, by all means, you can go and buy. It's just coming in a big bucket. Might last you the whole year, which is fine. But at the end of the day, we're really excited. It's just owned by one company for the most part, and it's time to spread it around a bit.
Yeah, what would you say to any of the listeners who are using powder?
Oof. Powder? Forget about it. I switched from powder, and here's the story. I don't know, man, I probably told you this, but too bad. You're going to hear it again. We all know powder is cheaper than liquid. I get it, okay? But there's a reason for that, okay? What happens is when powder starts to cake onto your pipes and your soap boxes and all that, I mean, literally you need a chisel sometimes to get it off. Well, when that hardens in your pipes, and it does, it can be a monster problem. I am speaking from firsthand experience. We had used powder forever. And this is probably about 7 years ago. What happened is it cracked my water pipe literally underneath my pad. So my choice was to pull up the pad, remove the machines, fix the pipe, cut it out, blah, blah, blah. Or I had to cut the water off in the bottom, drill up through the basement, cantilever over back down into the bay, and connect that way. One was about a $55,000 cost. The other one was about a $35,000 cost. I can assure you that the money I saved on powder was gone like that. And I had 3 other bays, so God only knows when that was coming next, right? So it was horrible, and that's when I switched to liquid. And what makes our Power Packs or our Power Mix incredible is, well, one, they're liquid, and 2, on the Power Packs, they're biodegradable. We don't use that baloney plastic degrading that the big boys use because they're all about price. And I can't say they don't want the best quality, but maybe they don't because they're using some of the poor ingredients and poor quality plastic. But at the end of the day, ours is plant-based, biodegradable. It goes away. We use Power Packs. And more, I'm moving towards Power Packs. It's just easier for my workers, easier for us to inventory control management, no overpouring, no cleaning, no any of this stuff. And it's been incredible. And we're excited and continue to use it and look forward to continuing to transition towards that. Some people might want to know, well, why not use a drum versus, capsules? And I will tell you unequivocally, using a drum is more cost effective than using capsules. It is, okay? Well, that's why we make Power Mix, okay? But what it does not do is eliminate the waste. It creates more issues for you in regards to storage space. And then you got those drums lying around. And so what are you supposed to do with it if you're shipping? And frankly, you're buying water. 85% of what you buy is water. So our Power Mix will solve that problem when we release it hopefully by Q2, Q3. So for the lovers who want to use that type of soap to save that bigger savings, I completely understand, but I believe at the end of the day, it's going to be pretty equal.
I was originally leaning towards the barrel solution because of price. And that was very appealing. Hey, if we could get costs down, we're making more money. And the Power Packs are still very competitively priced, but better priced with a barrel. That being said, once we start using the Power Packs, we're not going back. We're not going to go to the barrel. The reason being is it's just easier. It's more portable because how do you get the detergent from the barrel to the machine? You still have the overpouring issue. And the other part is you could have different SKUs. You've got your standard one with all the different things in it. And then you also have, the free and clear solution as well. So we don't have to have 2 or 3 different barrels. We could just get multiple different buckets, which is a lot more space efficient.
You're right. Safety. I mean, if you're in a self-serve laundromat and you leave your barrel out, how do you know who's using it? Are your guests using it? Probably so.
Thank you again for being on the show. In the show notes is the link to go ahead and place an order if that's what you'd like to do. Yeah, we're excited about this product. It's great seeing innovation by laundry people. So we love it. So
we appreciate everything you do and your support and your knowledge. It's been incredible. We look forward to doing this for a long, long time with you.
Fantastic. If you'd like to place an order for Power Packs, please use the link in the show notes.